Welcome to the Crypto Sphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Wednesday, December 22nd at 6:08 p.m. here in Drizzly, California, and it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Well, depends on what Christmas looks like for you. I hope you and your family are enjoying the holiday season, experiencing joy. Every night, my family and I, we debrief. And we each share, what was your greatest challenge of today and what was your greatest joy of today. And every night I realize that my greatest joy of the day is sharing with my family and debriefing the day and seeing my daughter laugh and smile and seeing my wife smile and laugh. Do whatever you can to put a smile on the faces of the people who love you and the people that you love the most. Do it every day. Don't let a day go by without doing something intentional to put a smile on the face of the people who love you. Your life will be much better if you do. Taking a look at these crypto charts, what we see, whoops, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't know why this does this. Taking a look at the crypto charts, look at this cap. This is the crypto total market cap excluding BTC. In other words, this is the altcoin chart, and look what's happening with the altcoin market. Number one, looking at this bull pennant, it's making a huge bull pennant here, and that is a strongly bullish pattern. But if we break bullish above this bull pennant, that should take us up about 128% for the market as a whole. And this is arbitrary, but if we were to break above that here, 128% would be the measured objective, and that would take us up to about $4 trillion. $4 trillion simply, and that's actually, it's a little bit better than that, and that is altcoins only. Altcoins only. You're looking at about a $4 trillion market when the next pump happens. And if we kind of do the same thing with the total the total crypto market chart, it would look something like this. Boom. Boom. All right, and if I try to take a look at what this price range would look like, it's about 136. Let's be a little bit more precise there, about 139%. And if we were to break above this range about here, taking us up 139%, would basically take me up to that first target there of about a $7.75 trillion market cap. So we're in a bull pennant here on the total crypto market cap. We're in a bull pennant here on the altcoin market cap. And if we look at a $4 trillion altcoin market cap and a $7.7 trillion total crypto market cap, what we're actually looking at is about $184,000 Bitcoin. It's actually a little lower. This is at 50% Bitcoin dominance, but I think Bitcoin dominance would be lower. So basically, if we extrapolate from this, Bitcoin dominance is at about 40% or something like that. So it's about $150,000 Bitcoin, if there is any validity at all to this technical analysis. Taking a look here at this Bitcoin chart, we're seeing the same thing, hidden bullish divergence between the RSI and the MACDs, and looks like we're in a nice recovery mode. But the recovery is not complete till we break strongly above 51,000 and make it support. And then the RSI really needs to break above this level that it broke beneath and reestablish a high above that level. I'm going to dot that line or dash it so that we can see it clearly. Once that happens, then this pullback is over for all intents and purposes. Looking at the regular chart that we've been looking at, all is well. We're still making higher lows in the RSI. Price action is still bullish. This is an uptrend, and all is well. If we break beneath 40,000 and close beneath that on the weekly, that's a problem. But we're not there yet, And so I'm not going to worry about things that have not happened. Still looking at this BCH chart, still seeing hidden bullish divergence here. And it's, higher high, higher low, lower low. That's hidden bullish divergence. I've been making my computer work overtime today. I'm trying to get through these charts quickly to get to what I wanted to share with you today. I'm going to look at the Cake token 1-inch and Uniswap charts, and I'm going to do a comparison and contrast of these three different decentralized assets to kind of get a feel for where I think each of them is going. XRP's looking great. If we can get a break above this point of resistance here, if it happens over here, the next stop I think would be $3.80. I think it could do a lot better than that, but this would be a short-term target just based on this candle pattern. Of course, we've got hidden bullish divergence, lower low in the RSI, higher low in the price action. That's hidden bullish divergence, hence the term bullish. All right, so I'm going to look at Cake token, 1-inch, and Uniswap. Let's do this. I'm going to start with Cake token and Uniswap because if you haven't noticed, these two charts look a lot the same. They look very similar. First, you've got a falling wedge. You've got a falling wedge or a descending triangle, whatever you want to call it, a descending triangle. This is a bullish candle pattern. A descending triangle, what it tends to do is break bullish. And we've got hidden bullish divergence in the RSI because we've got, this is the low here, and then it corresponds to this low here, and then you've got this low here, which corresponds to this low here. It's actually flat in the price action, but it's a slightly higher low, which doesn't matter. But even if it was exactly flat, it's still a divergence because you've got a lower low and then you've got flat lows in the price action. But here you've got a slightly higher low in the price action, but drastically lower lows in the RSI, or significantly lower lows in the RSI. So you've got hidden bullish divergence on this Cake chart. And here's the key. It's using $10 basically as its base. So in my opinion, this is a tremendous opportunity to buy Cake for $10. When I say it's a tremendous opportunity, I mean it's an opportunity for me to buy Cake at $10. Why? Because this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or not to buy anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm simply looking at this chart. Now, here's what's crazy. If you look at Cake over here, in which for this extended period of time, you had the opportunity to buy it in this range. I'm going to zoom in there so we can see this range a bit more clearly. Let's expand it a bit. And what we can see is that between from September of 2020, September 28th, 2020, all the way to January 18th, 2021. So you had all of October, all of November, all of December, half of January. You had about a 3.5 month period where you could have bought Cake token for less than $1. And the very bottom of that range where you could have bought it was like 20 cents. 3.5 month period. Now, knowing what I know about where Cake is today, what I would not give to be able to go back to this 3.5 month consolidation period and buy Cake for less than $1. And especially what the staking reward was at that time, astronomical, right? The problem is when you were actually in that period of time and you looked at Cake token, you didn't get excited. It just looked flat. If you bought it over here, even if you bought it during this pump here, it went up to $5 and then crashed on you. You were greatly disappointed. Why am I telling you that? Because we keep tapping this bottom line here at $10. We have right now an opportunity to buy cake basically 77, 78% down from its top, from its all-time high. We're going to be looking at this place on the chart a year from now going, I can't believe I had the opportunity to buy cake for $10 and I didn't take it. Now, Uniswap, honestly, I'm not too excited about it. I'm tempted to say the chart doesn't look as bullish to me as the cake chart does, but I know I'm biased, so I'm going to refrain from making such a judgment. The worst thing I can do is bring my biases into my technical analysis. I need to let the chart speak for itself. Number one, 69% down from its top, which is great. And then number two, I mean, if you take it all the way down here, it made 2,500% basically. So if you get another one of those 2,500% moves, this is definitely a great opportunity to buy Uniswap if you believe in it. So let's see. Let's compare just in terms of the depth of the previous move. Would it be more profitable to buy Uniswap or to buy PancakeSwap? Well, you tell me. This is a 10,800% move, and this is a 2,451% move. So if we get anything that remotely resembles this from the $10 mark, am I not? Yep, see, I'm not even logarithmic. If you do this on a log chart, I don't know why that I'm not logarithmic. I keep making that mistake. Somehow my charts are reverting back to regular. But if you do this logarithmically, and that's not even the bottom of Cake's move. The bottom of Cake's move is over here at 19 cents. But if you do this logarithmically, the top of it is a $1,000 Cake token. I know. Are you crazy? Are you stupid? I'm going to get those comments. Do you know anything about technical analysis? Are you really a $1,000 Cake token? Are you crazy? Blah, 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 blah. Honestly, you know what I really don't get? I really don't get people who can look at this chart and see that Cake was 20 cents and it hit 40-something dollars, $43. I don't get how people can see that and still make statements like that, as if Cake hasn't. I mean, that was a 10,000% move. Like, if we take it from the very bottom of that junk, if we go from the very bottom of that junk to the very top of that junk, 23,000%, folks. That's not 23x, that's 230x. Somebody corrected me from my video yesterday where I said something was 25,000% and that was 25x. No, that's 250x. This is 230x, folks. 230x, 234x. So to see an asset make a 230x move, I mean, it's done it historically. And so honestly, I was being nice. If we go all the way back to its bottom, if we get a parabolic move like this, now, this is not a price prediction. I'm simply showing you that the bandwidth of what we did here, if we were to do it today, we'd be looking at a $2,428 Cake token. Now, do I think that's actually going to happen? No, I'm not projecting a $2,400 Cake token. Neither am I projecting a $1,000 Cake token. But I do believe Cake token is going to break $100, and I believe that we can easily see between now and August a multi-$100 cake token. I think my top target for it was like $583. So, with that being said, I mean, you guys already know what I think about cake token. It's my number one holding. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Uniswap, on the other hand, let's make sure I'm logarithmic here. I am logarithmic here. Uniswap, on the other hand, it's just not as bullish as cake. Now I can say that without bias, simply because I've got data from the chart to prove it. Well, let's make sure. Did we go to the bottom of this? Yep, 2,400%. All right. 1 inch. 1 inch is different because 1 inch is not triangling. 1 inch is channeling. And we're seeing kind of a intermediate line of resistance about here. But there's still hidden bullish divergence in the RSI. I mean, if we go from this low here, corresponds to this low here. This low here corresponds to this low here. It's higher. And even if we count this low, it's still higher than this low. So we got higher lows in the price, lower lows in the RSI. And so 1 inch is bullish as well. I just think it doesn't seem quite as bullish. So let's say we go to the very bottom where it was 20 cents. Okay, that's a 3,800% move. So that feels even more. That's even more bullish than Uniswap. Thank God. I just don't like Ethereum ERC20. Lord help me. However, Ethereum does do token burns, and so it's deflationary in that sense. And so, that's why it's still valuable. That's part of why. And then also the 12,000 or so, I think that's what a member of my Patreon community said today. There's about 12,000 different ERC20 projects. All right, so just a break above this line of resistance should take us up to about $30. Let's see. For 1 inch, which is still more than 10x where it is. So 1 inch is definitely bullish. And if we were to get one of these parabolic moves, we might as well do it for 1 inch. We did it for the others. If we got one of these parabolic moves using the bottom as a base, I like taking a look at these fractals because they give us a picture of what's possible. Yeah. The top of this is $82. So, am I prophesying an $82 1 inch token? No, because I think that one of the great fallacies is assuming that the future of a market is going to look the same as the past of it. And so, simply looking at the current progression, if we get a bullish break, a break above this trend, establishing a higher high than this, that starts us on a path toward reclaiming the top of this RSI, we could see a $30 1 inch. And that would be very nice because I am holding 1 inch. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. That's enough for tonight. We'll talk some more. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope each and every one of you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Listen, you guys know I hate asking. When I first started my channel, for months, I didn't even ask you to like the video or subscribe to the channel or click the subscribe bell or even leave a comment. I never asked for anything because I hate doing it. But it helps. It really does help. And so if the value that I provide on this channel is valuable to you, if it helped you, or if it encouraged you, or if it informed you in any way, shape, or form, I would appreciate it if you would smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that little bell so that you know when I put out another video. Leave me a comment if you would. But other than that, my greatest prayer, desire, encouragement for you is that you would prioritize above all, even above your crypto profits, sleeping in peace, waking in joy, and walking in love. And with that being said, this is Cryptogenic signing out.